Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to your weekly gaming news roundup. And this week, we're going to be starting off with the most exciting news that you probably have heard all week. And that is, of course, that WWE is officially partnering with Roblox. Yeah, I know, right? That's something you've always dreamt of. So if you're a WWE fan and you're also a hardcore Roblox player, then you can start playing with some of your favorite WWE fighters. Then in even more disappointing news, Xbox Live Gold prices are going up in the UK. A 1-month subscription will now cost £7, a 3-month subscription will now cost £18, and a 12-month subscription will now cost £50, which is an increase of £10 per year if you are counting on that. Now obviously this is the official pricing. Typically if you go on other websites which are, discounting them and stuff like that, this impact might not be all that bad. I speak from my experience to know that, I think over here officially Xbox Live Gold is like €60, but I typically can get it for like 35 or something. I don't know how they do it, because I'm completely ignorant, wink wink, nudge nudge. But anyways, that is something that the UK is going to have to deal with. Not like they got anything else on their mind, right, at the moment. But to make up for that, I have some fantastic news though, that the voice actor for Ken Paul in GTA Vice City is getting its own DLC in Rage 2. It will be a free addition to the game, and it will be a voiceover pack where Danny Dyer will be taking over the voiceover of the game, which, sounds quite hilarious.
Fucking hell, did you see that? Mate, sort it out. Absolutely shattered. Dodge that, you muppet. Do love a bit of chaos, me. Well, now I've seen everything. Swat.
Then Mortal Kombat 11 got a brand new character revealed, which is called Collector. Life is Strange 2 Episode 3 got its very first teaser, 13 minutes of Layers of Fear gameplay, and also a gameplay trailer for World War Z. And then for those who missed it, there is a brand new Blackout map in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 called Alcatraz. I've played a little bit of it and I have to say it's quite a lot of fun. Essentially what it comes down to is that you play with 40 players instead of the usual 100, and it's only in squads unfortunately. But you can respawn up to 5 times, so if you die, you can just simply respawn again and get back into action, and all you'll have are 5 heal kits, a pistol, and a lot of faith in yourself. All around the map is a whole lot more faster paced, and it's definitely a very different spin on the Battle Royale experience you've come to know in the regular Blackout mode. In addition to that, Blackout is also free to play the entire month of April, so if you haven't had a chance to check it out, including this Alcatraz map, then I definitely encourage you to do so. Personally, Blackout is my favorite Battle Royale, but hey, since it's free and you can download on Xbox, PlayStation and PC, why not give it a shot? In more good news, Devil May Cry 5 patch 107 removes the censorship on PS4. For those who don't know what's going on, essentially what happened in certain scenes in the games, there was some nudity, but that nudity was replaced with some lens flare in the Western version on PS4. On Xbox it was fine, on PC it was fine, but over here in the West on PS4 we were not allowed to see some titties and to see some butt cracks. So yeah, we were all horribly disappointed, started protesting that we wanted to see some titties. And now we can. Then Sega announced the Sega Genesis Mini, with the first games to include Echo the Dolphin, Castlevania Bloodlines, Space Harrier 2, Shining Force, Dr. Robotics Mean Bean Machine, Toe Jam and Earl, Comics Zone, Sonic the Hedgehog, Altered Beast, Gunstar Heroes. So if you haven't had enough of the mini versions of consoles yet, well, there you go. There's another one for you. In my opinion, the whole concept of the mini consoles, I think it's a very, very cool concept, and it gives a chance to those who have never been able to purchase the original consoles or can get their hands on one, because you need a whole lot of things which are very old and very difficult to come by, I'm sure. So this way, those modern players out there who missed out on those classic games now have an opportunity to do so. Personally, I never really bought into it yet, because I feel like you could probably just get them on PC emulators, but hey, this is the official and legal way to do it, so why not? And then it's time for some more Borderlands 3 news, because the announced trailer was released this week alongside of the release date, which is September 13th, 2019. But then the announcement came that Borderlands 3 will be a 6-month Epic Store exclusive. Now, I want to take that moment to kind of share my thoughts on the whole thing. Personally, I feel that yes, as far as I've heard, there are security issues with the Epic Game Launcher. At least that's what I've heard from the people that are against it. I haven't fully looked into it, but from my opinion, I personally feel that if you have to, download an additional launcher, which is literally, I think, 12 megabits or something, just to play a video game, I personally don't think that's something that is inherently a problem. It's business. Unfortunately, we have to suffer because of it, but I don't really see the problem. This is obviously coming from a console gamer. If there's an exclusive something on a platform, it's either going to be on PS4 or on Xbox. It's not going to be accessible through a different launcher. Sure, the launcher situation on PC is a little bit ridiculous because EA got its own launcher, Ubisoft, Epic does, and obviously there's still Steam, and that's the main thing people want to use. Now, there's a lot of features in the Steam launcher that the Epic Store game launcher doesn't have. I mean, for crying out loud, a few weeks ago, the Epic Game Store launcher finally implemented something very basic like a search engine. So I don't know why and how. I mean, it's still in the early phases, and they're really going and cramping down on the Epic Games launcher, like, oh, we really want to make this something, and we want to start, have people see this as a serious store and whatnot. But the funny thing as well is, apparently, for what I've read online, I don't know if it's a rumor or it's actual fact, but that Epic Games is actually losing money with the Epic Game Store because of all the exclusivity deals. Now, they're making plenty of cash with Fortnite, I'm sure, but I don't necessarily know why they're pushing so hard for all these exclusivity deals, because in the end of the day, Steam is still being seen as the big one, and hopefully Steam will work on improving their servers. With the review bombing that's currently going on Steam, with the Borderlands titles which are being hammered with negative reviews because PC gamers are pissy because Epic Games got another exclusive on their hands, but hopefully Steam is going to wake up and hopefully improve their servers some more. I don't know a lot about the topic because I'm not a massive PC gamer at all. So for those who are, I'll be curious to see what exactly your issues are with the fact that Epic Games is getting all these exclusive deals, and what you think that the future is going to look like. I think it'd be an interesting discussion to have in the comments down below. So make sure to throw them down below. But with all that said and done, thank you also very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all later.